The joy of not working at the same time, not being unemployed. Nice to wake up at 9 a.m. and have my first cup of coffee, no email to check, only look at the stock market, do all my puzzles. Here I am. Still can't bring myself to admit that I'm retired. That word seems to have such a finality to it that you no longer belong to this community of people that are being productive, they're making things happen. I keep telling everyone that I've stopped working or I haven't worked for 4 months, leaving open the possibility that who knows, I might work again. Anyways, but waking up at any time you feel like, absolutely priceless. I've been lucky enough to have the opportunity to gradually retire or stop working, if you will. After leaving my long term employer, I was not really ready to retire. You may have already guessed my occupation, perhaps. It's got to be one of those either something in technology, maybe a 7-Eleven owner, or a doctor. You will be correct. After spending 40 years in various roles in IT, I was able to find a consulting opportunity and continue to work going from full time to 4 days to 3 days to where I am right now. I don't miss the work, but I like working. So, so I'm taking the time to explore different options. I've always wanted to get into creative world at the end of my working life. So I'm exploring possibilities into doing some YouTube content, taking classes in comedy, improv, maybe even a podcast in the future. Who knows? But that is the exciting part, dealing with the unknown and and being in a good financial situation. And of course, with retirement, travel, golf is always part of that plan. Speaking of travel, people keep asking me, "What's your next travel plan? Or where are you going to go next? Uh, here's a place you should go see. Here's a restaurants you should go eat. Here's a place you should go stay. I stayed there, therefore you should stay there." I have several friends in this situation that are constantly traveling, posting pictures from various parts of the world. Well, I do enjoy traveling, and I have traveled throughout my life. I personally don't believe that I need to go and visit every corner of the world. Um, Reality is that after a while, all these historical buildings, natural beauty, mountains, lakes, they start to melt together, and the time it takes to forget the last trip continues to shrink until you're at a point where, end of the year, you don't even know what you did at the beginning of the year. I'm thinking that it might be better for me to, switch my travel mode, if you will, go from taking many short trips over the year to maybe taking longer trips and staying in one place, get embedded into the culture, learn more deeply about the place. I learned this from my friend during my working time. He used to go and live in, let's say, Provence in France, and we'll spend like month, 2 months uh, going to the local grocery stores, local supermarkets, or outside markets, do cooking at home, go outside to eat, drink local wine. That's something that I think would be very exciting and to explore. And of course, there are other aspects of retirement like golf and uh, some of these technology challenges that we have to deal with. I'll be talking about that in on my future videos. In the meantime, please do leave a comment. Let us know what your experience has been. Love to hear from you.